All right, hey there, small town America. So we got in the truck, we came out here, North Texas Fair and Rodeo, 97 years of protecting our history, preserving our heritage. What a great night, seeing the community come together, and then we're gonna make America Cowboy again. So let's go check it out.
A dusty back road, where the tumbleweeds roll, there's a wandering soul with stories to unfold. With his worn-out boots and his raggedy hat, Zach's got a YouTube channel, sharing tales like that. He's a modern-day troubadour, a poet of the streets, wandering through small towns, where life's rhythm beats from the hills of Tennessee to a Georgia bar shack. Zach finds the heart and soul that the world may often lack. Small town America is where the stories reside. Zach's searching for the magic in every nook and every side. With his camera in hand and a song in his heart, he's bridging the distances, bringing us closer with his art.
Get in the truck, small town America.
All right, hey there, small town America. You know we're all about protecting our history, preserving our heritage, and right here, North Texas Fair and Rodeo, Denton, Texas, special tonight, the Women's Ranch Bronc Championship is going on, and I am here with
Allie Bradley.
Okay, Allie, so tell us a little bit about what is Women's Ranch Bronc riding?
So the Women's Ranch Bronc riding is a division for women where you are allowed to use one or two hands. I personally ride with my rein in my left hand and my rope in my right. You can go out, compete with the girls, and prove that you can get on a bronc just like those boys. Right, and well, that's something about it too. I mean, you don't have any of the guys. You carried your own saddle in here. You're going to flank it and put it all on there when they load that horse in the chute. So yes,
there's no guys helping you out here.
No, it's me and the girls, and we have a few guys that help us out through the association, but this is a women's association through and through. You compete with women, it's run by women. It's an awesome organization.
How long have you been with them?
I started with the WRBC about a year and a half ago. I started at one of their schools and continued down the road with them, and they've given me a mass amount of opportunities. This year I was lucky enough to win Rookie of the Year and travel with them to World Finals in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm super grateful for the platforms that they put us on. It's been one hell of a ride. Right,
and you're not only competing with just here. There's ladies from Canada. In fact, I think in Cheyenne you had a lady from Australia who won there in Cheyenne. So
yes,
you're competing with ladies all over the world.
Yes, we have girls here in the United States, girls in Canada, girls in Australia, and there's even a European division.
All right, where can people go if they want to get involved in your organization? If there's a young lady out there that wants to go to one of the clinics,
you can find the Women's Ranch Bronc Championships on all social media platforms.
All right, guys, you know our motto: get in the truck, go check them out. All right, hey there, small town America. You know we're all about protecting our history, preserving our heritage. Here we are, North Texas Fair and Rodeo for the Women's Ranch Bronc Riding Championships, and I am with...
Hi, my name's Daniela Petrucci.
All right, Daniela, and so how long, you've only been doing this for a year and a half?
Yep.
So it just started riding a year and a half ago, or have you always kind of grown up around horses and all of that?
I've always grown up around horses. I actually kind of started out in the show jumping world. and then made my way into the Western world, did barrel racing for a little bit, and then got into branch broncs about a year and a half ago when I found the organization.
And so what has it been to make that transition from dressage and jumping horses into the barrel racers? I mean, you kind of probably had to break a couple of them along the way, but y'all are literally out here saddle bronking it up.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. It's definitely a different feel from the show jumping world, but I love it. The organization has been like a great family to me, and I've definitely learned a lot over the last past year.
So where can people go if they want to get involved? If there's somebody out there that wants to get involved in the organization, where can people go?
I'd definitely go onto the Women's Ranch Bronc Championships page and look into getting into one of their schools.
All right. So you're competing, though, it's not just here in Texas. You're competing in Canada, Mexico, Australia just won the Cheyenne down there. So you're competing with ladies all over the world.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome.
All right, guys, you know our motto. Go over there and check them out. Hi. Hey there, small town America. Here we are, Women's Ranch Bronc Riding Championship, North Texas Fair and Rodeo. And Nicole, you were just telling me you just started in February?
Yeah, I just started in February.
So how's it been? Because you were saying that you came from the English world.
Yeah, well, I did show jumping my whole life, and then I went into bull riding for a few months, and I realized I liked horses more than bulls, so then my friend helped me get into this, and I signed up for the schools and started getting into it.
Right, so tell me a little bit, how has it been to transfer? Because there's probably a lot of people out there that does dressage and does the English world to transfer over into the Western industry.
It's definitely interesting. It's with the bucking horses, it's kind of similar to jumping if you think about it, because it's like the jumping motion. It's just you're not anticipating it.
Right.
So it's been helpful. I think a lot of the things I've learned in the English world help me now with what I'm doing now. So it's definitely been interesting.
Right. So you kind of found the best of both worlds, going from the bull riding, the rough stock of the bull riding and the English jumping, to say, I'm just going to go get on a bronc horse.
Yeah.
Under that one. So where can ladies go if they want to get involved in the organization and be a part of that and join? Because y'all have ladies from all over the world. You have ladies from Mexico, Australia, Canada, all competing to go to Cheyenne.
Yeah, you can, with the Women's Ranch Bronc, they have schools all around, like all over the year, and you can just sign up for the schools, and they help you get into all of it, and they teach you everything you need to know.
All right, guys, you know our motto, get in the truck, go check them out.
Yeah.
2 need an 8-second ride. Team Australia. High Country Victoria. The Australian champ is one ride closer to being the world champ. How about it for Tup Forge? And in third place, Pearl Kersey with a 68-point ride on 1. Our champion, though, Tup Forge, is downstairs with Justin McKee.
Hey, Tup, congratulations. I know this is a big deal for you, that coming to America from Australia and winning Cheyenne and the World Championship.
Thank you so much. It's incredible.
I want to know, though, you were tipped over the front of that saddle for the second half of that ride. You were walking a fine line. How did you get back underneath that rein and finish?
I don't know. I just kept on trying.
Well, it worked out very well. Where does the name Tup come from?
It's short for tuppence.
There you go. Well, congratulations. You got a gold buckle going with you home to Australia.
All right, hey there, small town America. Here I am, 3-time world champion for the Women's Ranch Bronc Riding Championships right here in North Texas Fair and Rodeo. Tell us a little bit about how exciting it is to come back, because you're now in your 7th year of doing this.
It's been an amazing journey. We've just finished up Cheyenne, and we're fixing to head into doing a bunch of schools. We do a bunch of beginner schools, 3-day schools for any girl who wants to come and join up.
Right, so tell us a little bit about it, because like I said, you're a 3-time reigning world champion.
Not yet, not anymore.
Now, so
not anymore.
we have to talk about that, because you let the Australians sneak in at Cheyenne and get one from you.
I did, yeah.
Under that one. But how is it to compete? Because like I said, you had ladies from Australia, you have ladies from Canada, Mexico. I mean, you're competing with ladies all over the world.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've got members all over the world: Germany, France, Belgium, Australia, and it's really awesome to see how this sport can translate across the world.
Right. Well, you know, part of our mission here is to protect our history, preserve our heritage, and for a lot of people that don't know, the sport of rodeo started women bronc riders helped create the whole sport of rodeo, and it was about the 1900s when they kind of like, hey, we're going to just make it an all guys rough stock deal,
Yeah.
but you ladies have started taking it back. How long have y'all been doing that?
Well, the WRBC, I believe, is going on their 10th year now, but, you know, there was over 450 professional rough stock rider women all the way back in the 1800s. They blazed the trail for all of it. It's pretty cool history. You should look it up.
Right, right. So if there's a young lady out there that wants to get involved in the schools, where can people go if they want to get involved? Where the schools are and where can we find
Okay. So Facebook is a pretty good alternative. There's also a website, it's the Women's Ranch Bronc Championships. All the information should be on there, the schedules, anybody who wants to come and watch us rodeo on the tour stops, and then all of our school info will be on there. So website, Facebook, there's an Instagram, there's a TikTok.
All right, guys, go over there and check them out. Women's Ranch Bronc Championships. Ladies from all over the world, be a part of it.
You ever hear the phrase, "This ain't my first rodeo"? Well, let me tell you, for women in bronc riding, it's never been just about the rodeo. It's about pure, wild, dust on your boots, wind in your hair, determination. Way back in the late 1800s, women were out there, side by side with men, climbing on broncs and showing the world what they were made of. Rodeos like Cheyenne Frontier Days and Pendleton Roundup, they didn't just let women ride, they celebrated them. Fannie Sperry Steele, Marie Gibson, Bonnie McCarroll. These ladies weren't just competing, they were winning championships and stealing the spotlight. But somewhere along the way, things changed. Rules got tighter, attitudes shifted. By the mid-1900s, you'd be hard-pressed to find a woman in the rough stock events. The world just wasn't ready to let these cowgirls shine. But you know what happens when you tell a cowgirl she can't do something? She finds a way. Fast forward to today, and there's a spark catching fire again. All across the country, young women are dusting off their boots, pulling down their hats, and saying, "Why not me?" The Women's Ranch Bronc Championships, WRBC, sprang up back in 2016, thanks to the McElroys and a handful of fearless women, who saw an empty arena and decided to fill it with dreams. WRBC's not just about winning buckles. Though believe me, that gold sure shines nice. It's about making space, making history, giving every young girl who grew up watching rodeos and thinking, "I want to ride like that," a place to saddle up and show what she's got. Today, WRBC's more than just a championship, it's a movement. They call it the Trail to Cheyenne Tour, and it's attracting riders from all across the country, even a few from overseas. From the Black Hills Roundup to small-town rodeos, these women are proving that bronc riding isn't just for the boys. It never was. I've seen girls as young as 12, and women in their 40s, swing a leg over a bronc, grit their teeth, and hang on for 8 wild seconds that change their lives. It's not about being fearless, it's about facing the fear and doing it anyway. So next time you hear the crowd roar at a rodeo, listen close. There's a new kind of thunder rolling across the arena. It sounds like spurs, laughter, and dreams coming true for every cowgirl who ever wanted to ride. Because at the Women's Ranch Bronc Championships, the future of rodeo isn't just bright, it's unstoppable.
All right, hey there, small town America. Here we are, Women's Ranch Bronc Riding Championship, North Texas Fair and Rodeo, and I am here with
Libby Robbins from Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia, coming all the way down here to Texas. Now, you were telling me that you grew up in the dressage jumping world, English world, and just one day decided I wanted to go become a Western bronc rider.
Yeah, it looked like fun, and I said, well, let me try some of that.
So how has it been, though, coming over here and being a part of an organization and a group of ladies that are, I mean, there's no guys helping y'all out. Y'all are carrying your own saddles, you're putting your own saddles on there, and you're drawing just like the guys do.
You know, it's really intimidating when you're first starting out, but I've come to find great friendships through this organization and the association. All the women are just super encouraging and always there to help you and back you up. Everyone that is there to kind of help teach you along the way. So I've learned so much, and I've only been doing it for a few months, and I'm truly grateful to the women in the association, because honestly, I would not be able to do any of this without them backing me up.
Sweet. So where can people go if there's a young girl out there that sees this and decides that they want to become a bronc rider? Where can they go if they want to join y'all and be a part of the organization?
Our website and our Facebook and our Instagram on social media, it's the Women's Ranch Bronx Championship. I would sign up for school, see if you like it, and then join the association.
All right, guys, you know our motto, get in the truck, go check them out. Hey there, small town America. Looky here, 97 years, North Texas Fair and Rodeo. And you are a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well,
and
depends on who wants to know.
And you've been the voice of this.
26 years.
Wow. Tell us, I mean, each year it just gets bigger and bigger. The grandstand, this extra level of grandstands is just getting taller.
Yeah, we started that about 5 or 6 years ago here, I guess, and they just rent those upper bleachers, you know, and it adds about another 1,500, 1,700 to the arena.
Right. So tell us about, though, you've been here 26 years. This arena is right dab middle of Denton, Texas. The community just comes out for the next 10 days.
Yeah.
We have ladies bronc riders tonight.
Yep.
We have the youth rodeo coming up, and then you're going to end it at the end of next week with just full blast.
Yeah. We finish our PRCA rodeo tomorrow night. Then we have a ranch rodeo on Monday, and then 2 nights of 21 and under, and some bulls and bullfights the rest of the way out. And that's when it gets fun, and that's when they will pack this bugger.
Right. So tell everybody, though, where can people go, and why should they come here? There's a lot of rodeos going on. It's rodeo time in Texas.
There is.
But why do they need to come to North Texas Fair and Rodeo?
Well, I'm going to tell you a real good reason, and they've never changed this, and I hope they never do. I don't think they ever will. You can still get in here and see the rodeo, concert, actually 2 concerts. There's one going on right now down there on the small stage, the revolver stage. Big one is on the Miller Lite stage after the rodeo tonight. One price gets you into every bit of that. All you've got to pay for is what you spend at that midway over there.
Oh man, that's awesome.
You can't go to the movies for that.
No, and the entertainment, the action, it's all right here. Where can people go if they want to stay where you are? Because you're traveling up and down the road also. You're not just here in North Texas.
I'm off for 2 weeks, then I go to Pasadena, Texas for 11 days.
Cool.
And then I get to come back home for a little while.
So where can people go? Your Facebook, social media, where can they find you?
Yeah. You can find me on Facebook. I've got 2 pages. I've got one for a cattle company and then one just Terry Starnes.
All right, guys.
Come see me.
There you go. You know our motto, get in the truck, go check Terry out. He's got something big in the works.
Yeah, we're hoping we're getting it finished before I go to Pasadena, but we're fixing to put a podcast together. Todd Greenway, my videographer back here, and we're gonna call it Tales from the Trail.
There you go, guys. You know we're all about,
be watching for it.
There you go, Tales from the Trail
Yeah.
with Terry Tart. You don't want to miss it. You know our motto: protect our history, preserve our heritage, and this guy's got a lot to tell.
We do, and I'd love to tell it to you.
All right, guys, get in the truck.
Riding down that dusty dirt road, got my boots kicking up, the cowboy goes, saddle up. It's time for a wild ride, hold on tight, cause it's cowboys having fun. Rolling through the countryside, feeling in alive, guitar in the back, ready to take a dive, strumming like a southern rock star. Don't you know, 8 seconds of thrill. From Texas to Tennessee, I ride with pride. Southern rock in my veins, nothing to hide. Gonna let loose and break down these walls. Living my life like a cowboy, ain't no cause.
Hey there, small town America. It's always great to run into Backflip Johnny. Man, North Texas Fair and Rodeo, this thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Man, bigger every year. They're a little bit landlocked here. They got a new arena that they're building right now. We're gonna get out of this old stadium here, but oh my God, the atmosphere in this place right here is just so cool. This is my hometown. I get to be here for 10 nights in a row. I get to sleep in my own bed every night. Each year, the only time I spend 10 nights in my own bed is during this rodeo, so I love it.
So, you know, we always talk about passing that torch to the next generation.
Yes.
How awesome is it to be right here in a college town and see all these young people, the next generation? I mean, you had a packed arena, you're doing the calf scramble out there, and just kids just come out.
Well, and talk about passing the torch to the next generation. Before I did this rodeo, Rudy Burns did this rodeo for 27 years, and that's Rudy's my hero. That's who taught me how to be a rodeo clown, and for me to be able to take over my hometown rodeo from the great legendary Rudy Burns, which should be in the Hall of Fame really soon, hopefully. And so yeah, he kind of passed the torch to me, and like you said, getting to see all these kids here, it's awesome.
Okay, so where can people go to follow you, stay working? Where are you headed to next?
Oh, I'm here for another week, and then once we get done with Denton, I go to Walla Walla, Washington, leave Walla Walla, Washington, go to Minneapolis, Minnesota, leave there and go to Jacksonville, Florida, and then I'm back to Texas for the State Fair of Texas, and then Texas Circuit Finals in Waco, then we go back to the State Fair for another 8 performances.
All right, guys, you know our motto, get in the truck, go check out Backflip Johnny.
Backflip Johnny on all of them. Hit me up.